Hello everyone, good evening. It is I, the Beast, and welcome to Storytime with the Beast. And this is my special guest, Agent Snoopy. Hey y'all, what's a crack like? You might recognize me from the food and drink reviews. Well yes, as always, you've been doing a great job on those. Why thank you. Did you hear what this week was going on? No, what? Well, Amazon, I don't know if you guys shop on Amazon, but they were having their Prime deals from the July 8th to the 11th, so if y'all can squeeze in those executive deals, now's your chance. Yeah, basically. But we were able to manage to squeeze in a couple good deals. And one of them is a really interesting book that we just found, and we're going to present it to you. This is Snoopy Goes to School, written by Charles M. Schultz. This sounds very interesting. It sure does. Hopefully you are looking forward to going back to school. I know it's still a little bit too soon because most kids are enjoying their school. Yeah, well, it doesn't hurt to give a little encouragement from Snoopy himself about going back to school. Now, this book was written in 2020. Ooh, during COVID? Apparently. Okay, so without any further ado, let the story begin. One afternoon, Snoopy was resting on top of his doghouse when his stomach alarm started rumbling. He was hungry. Unfortunately, Charlie Brown was nowhere to be found. He must be in school, Snoopy thought. Education is important, but so is my afternoon snack. When Charlie Brown came home, Snoopy approached him with the supper dish. I know you're hungry, Snoopy, but it's not dinner time yet, Charlie Brown said. Snoopy didn't want to give up yet, so he followed Charlie Brown inside the house. I better start on my homework, Charlie Brown said. I have a true or false worksheet due tomorrow. He sat down at the kitchen table and got to work. Snoopy watched curiously as Charlie Brown answered each question interesting through Snoopy. We never had true or false assignments in dog obedience school. It was only sit or else. With nothing to do until supper time, Snoopy sat down beside Charlie Brown and began writing his own papers to worksheet. I usually work with a typewriter, Snoopy thought, but I'll see if I can write out some T's and F's. The next morning, Charlie Brown noticed that Snoopy was following him to school. What are you doing? Charlie Brown asked. I already gave you your breakfast. Snoopy handed Charlie Brown the worksheet he had completed last night. I've heard of dogs eating homework, but never doing homework, Charlie Brown said, surprised. Then he smiled. Come on, Snoopy. You might as well ask my teacher, Miss Othmer, how you did. Oh boy, Snoopy's going to school. Can you believe it? No. When they got to school, however, Snoopy received bad news. The principal says dogs aren't allowed on school grounds, Charlie Brown said. He thinks you'll be too much of a distraction. Snoopy couldn't believe it. He handed Charlie Brown a piece of paper. I don't think your passport can get you into school. I'm sorry, pal. Charlie Brown gave him a hug. I'll see you at home, I guess. With that, Charlie Brown headed into class. I wish Snoopy could have stayed, Charlie Brown said to Linus. After all, he did do his homework. Linus had an idea. What if you asked Mrs. Othmer if you could bring Snoopy for show and tell? Charlie Brown's face lit up. That's a great idea, he said. Back at home, Snoopy was feeling grumpy. He didn't understand why he couldn't go to school. I'm not distracting, he thought. If anything, I'm charming. Well, it's their loss, not mine. After school, Charlie Brown rushed home. Guess what, Snoopy? He exclaimed. Mrs. Othmer said I can bring you for show and tell tomorrow. That means you can come with me. That means you can come to school with me. Wonderful, Snoopy thought. Why wouldn't want to learn all about me? The next day, the students at school were excited to see Snoopy. It had been a long time since anyone brought something as much fun for show and tell. I brought a moldy piece of bread, but Snoopy made it seem interesting, Pigpen said. Charlie Brown stood proudly in front of the class. For show and tell, I brought my dog, Snoopy. Snoopy waved and bowed. Everyone waved back. The students asked a lot of questions. They wondered what it was like to take care of Snoopy. Taking care of a dog is a lot of fun, Charlie Brown began. Then Snoopy cleared his throat like, "Excuse me for a moment," Charlie Brown told the class. He grabbed Snoopy's water dish from his backpack and filled it up with water from the fountain. Filled up Snoopy's water fountain in the hall. "Taking care of a dog is a lot of fun," he repeated, "but it's also a lot of work." Snoopy cleared his throat again, offended. "It's all worth though," Charlie Brown added quickly. "Snoopy has a great imagination," Charlie Brown continued. Snoopy put on a scarf, helmet, and goggles. "He's pretending he is a world-famous flying ace," Charlie Brown added. The class laughed. "What do you mean pretending?" Snoopy thought. "Snoopy is smart and interesting," Charlie Brown said. Snoopy started to dance and twirl around the room, making everyone cheer. No one was paying attention to Charlie Brown anymore, and bringing him here may turn out to be the biggest mistake in his life, he mumbled. Snoopy, however, was having a wonderful day at school. He made new friends, played on the playground, and even discovered his favorite subject, lunch. "I'm beginning to understand why kids go to school every day," he thought. After lunch, Mrs. Omer called Charlie Brown and Snoopy to her desk. As it turned out, Snoopy had received a perfect score on the true or false homework. He got every question right, but how? Charlie asked. "It's easy," Snoopy shrugged. What is true is true, and what is false is false.
This melty white American cheese is the
When the principal heard about Snoopy's perfect score, he called them into the office to ask questions. "No, sir, I didn't help Snoopy on his homework. And he didn't cheat." Hang on 1 second.
Reaching your financial goals can feel impossible.
Okay. Sorry about that. "No, sir, I didn't help Snoopy on his homework," Charlie Brown said, "and he didn't cheat." The principal was not convinced, and Charlie Brown began to get nervous. "No, sir, I'm not making fun of your school," he stammered. Eventually, Charlie Brown and Snoopy were allowed to return to class. However, the principal made Charlie Brown promise to never let Snoopy do his homework for him. "Good grief," Charlie Brown said. "Now everyone thinks my dog is smarter than me." Still, overall, it was a fun day at school. That night, Charlie Brown served Snoopy a special dinner. "It was nice having you at school," Charlie Brown said. "I guess your perfect score will always be a mystery." Snoopy nodded. "It sure will," he thought. "I can't even remember if the T stands for true or false." And that is the end of this book. Here are some other peanut titles. Here's the back of the book and the barcode. That was a great Snoopy book. Oh, it sure was. So if you have any more information about this Snoopy book, just leave us a comment on the video and respond to your comments as soon as possible. Remember to keep subscribed to our channel for more videos coming up on the way, as we are getting the time and place to make them all for your entertainment. Yeah, because MJ's video's second return to Crumb, aka Alex Crumb, has a very busy summer schedule with work and stuff, so please be patient with us. Well, we hope you all have a good night, and we'll see you on our next video. Till then, this is Agent Snoopy saying, keep it real. See you on my next video. And the Beast saying, have a good night, and I will see you on my next video on Storytime with the Beast. See y'all next time. Who knows what it will be? What would you like to hear on Storytime with the Beast? Let us know in the comments. We would love to hear your thoughts. See y'all real soon. Have a good night. Love y'all. Bye.